We care what people think, we care what people will perceive us as. Like, we care so much. And live your life and move on with your life. Do you, be you, and enjoy every single second of it. You're not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like you. Hello and thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Rachel Baskin and I am the creator of the blog Dance in My Crown, a motivational and inspirational blog geared towards empowering women to live purpose-driven lives and encouraging them to embrace being comfortable in their own skin. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. I hope that it will be a great encouragement to you. And if you are listening to the audio of this video as a podcast, thank you so much for listening. I really hope that what you hear or what you watch will really be a great motivation and great encouragement to you. So let's dive right into the topic of this video, which is why you need to stop caring so much. And I felt like this video was important to make because I feel like, especially for us as women, if there's one thing that we do is care a lot. That is the one thing that we do. We care a lot. We care what people think. We care what people will perceive us as. Like, we care so much. And I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like it's time for us to maybe stop worrying too much what other people think, stop caring so much what other people think, and just live your life and move on with your life. Do you, be you, and enjoy every single second of it. Because I really do feel that when we stop worrying so much about how other people perceive us and what we think they're thinking, which most times actually isn't what they're thinking, when we can move beyond those things, we can actually move on to have a happy and content life. And I don't know about you, but that sounds really appealing to me. So without further ado, let's dive right into why I think you should stop caring for so much. And number one, the biggest reason why I feel like we all need to stop caring so much is because you're not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna appreciate you. Not everybody is gonna think that you're that great. And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't make it right, but it's okay, because we're not defined by other people's perceptions of us. You know, just because someone doesn't like you or doesn't think this and that about you, it doesn't detract any of your value and any of your worth as a human being. So you don't need to let other people's thoughts of you dictate your life and how much joy there is in that, because it doesn't matter what people think about you. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong, but at the end of the day, it's not about them, it's about you, and about you learning to live and be comfortable in the person that you are. Do you know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like, yeah, we need to not worry so much about what other people are saying about us, because sometimes it is wrong. And you know what? If it is right, and if what people think about us is a true depiction of us, and we don't like what people are thinking about us, then it's good to change that. But if it's just random Joe Soap who's just saying random things, you really don't need to stress yourself about that. That's how I feel. And I think because we're not defined by people's thoughts of us, because we're not defined by how people do or don't appreciate us, we can truly move on with our lives happy and content people, because we know that who they think we are does not affect who we truly are. Who we truly are human beings made in the image of God, loved by God, and created on here to be on this earth with a purpose. And that is a truth that we can hang on to and move forward with in our lives. So that's reason number one why I feel like we should stop caring so much. And then reason number two is simply because you've just got to stay in your own lane, focus on you, and achieve the goals and the dreams that you have in your heart. Be the person that you want to be, live the life that you were created to live, as opposed to worrying about what everyone else thinks about you. Because the second you start listening to the ambient noise in terms of what everyone else is saying about you, and if you start letting that form your opinion of yourself, you'll trip yourself up. You'll never live up to your full potential. You'll never be happy. You'll never do what you were put on this earth to do because you're too busy listening to the outside voices. No matter how much gifts and abilities and talents you have, those things will be thwarted because you are not focused. You're not keeping your eye on the prize. You're not going where you're supposed to be going. You're not focused on your mission. Think of Usain Bolt, right? Usain Bolt is like the super crazy talented athlete. Like, the man has world records, he has Olympic medals, like everything, he's got it going on, right? But here's the thing. Usain Bolt, brilliant though he is, would not be able to be the world record winner, Olympic gold medalist holder that he is if he was not focused with his end goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, Usain Bolt cannot run the 100 meters looking to the left and looking to the right to see how everybody else is running. Like, he would trip up over his own feet and fall. And I feel like that analogy should kind of bring home to you some truths for yourself. If you're constantly worrying about what she said, what he did, what they think, you will never be able to get to where you're going. You'll never be focused in your goal and apply yourself and maximize your potential because you're looking to the left and to the right as you're running, and that will trip you up. You will fall. You will not live up to your potential because you're listening too much to the background sounds and not paying enough attention to where you're going. So that's why I feel like it is so super important to sometimes just shut out the outside world and to just keep your focus on where you're going. Set your mind to that and run your race and run it to the best of your ability. Be the best version of you. Don't let what other people are doing trip you up and stop you from being who God has made you to be. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. You do you. Stay true to your mission. Stay true to your calling. Be focused on where you have to go and what you have to do. And don't let what everyone else is doing throw you off, And to that end, I also just wanted to say that, on social media, there's people posting like, I call it the highlight reel of their life, right? Like, everyone is having a banging time on Facebook and on Instagram. And it's cool to post the best moments of your life. Like, I get that. It totally makes sense to me. But here's the thing. If you as a person are always comparing yourself to the best, to the highlight reel of people's lives, you will stop being able to enjoy your life for what it is. Because, again, you're not focused on where you're going. You're looking to the left and to the right instead of focusing on where you're supposed to be. If this person is crushing it on Instagram, they have X amount of followers, they're here, there, everywhere, living their best life now, you know what? Be happy for them, but don't let that detract you from doing what you're supposed to do and from being who you were called to be, because otherwise you will never succeed in life and you'll never be happy. And that is huge. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I believe that comparison is the thief of joy. If you're forever looking at other people and forever comparing yourself to them, caring so much over them, spending so much time and energy focusing on what they have instead of what you have, you will never be happy. You will always be an ungrateful person because you cannot stop and just assess your life and be like, you know what? Yeah, there's good in my life. There are things going on in my life that make me happy. I'm chuffed. This is great. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that in order for you to stop caring less, you need to be a bit more focused on you and just walk your path. Look ahead and walk your path. It doesn't matter what all the other people are doing. You just walk ahead and do you and walk in your path and stay true to you as you do it. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Let me know what do you think of that in the comment section below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And then please excuse me, I don't know why my voice is giving out. And then the last thing that I wanted to say is basically, I think we have to learn to be people who pay attention to what counts. Pay attention to the things that are truly important in order to stop worrying about what other people are doing and stop comparing yourself to other people, to stop caring so much about what is going on. Just pay attention to the things that count. You don't need to care if people are gossiping about you and speaking ill of you or whatever. I do believe that confrontation does have a time and a place. I do believe that there is merit in discussing an issue that you have with someone if they're talking badly about you or badly about your family, because make no mistake, if you're talking trash about my kids, I'm on you. Okay, you're gonna have to answer to me, and I don't think you're gonna like that. But I'm on you. So I do believe that you need to pick your battles, is what I'm saying, about what things you respond to, what things you give your energy to. To give an illustration of what I'm talking about, there's this Tyler Perry movie that I've shared with you about before, where Tyler Perry is playing Medea and he's speaking to this little girl who doesn't want to go to school because all the other kids are mean to her and they call her names. And Medea says to her, it's not what people call you, it's what you answer to. And I feel like there's a lot of value and good advice to be heeded from that, where not every little thing does warrant a response, and think we just need to pick our battles and know what to respond to and know what to walk away from. And I think that a truly wise person, a truly wise woman, knows when to distinguish between the two, when to pick that battle and when to just walk away, because not everything warrants a response. So those are basically my thoughts for what I think about why you just need to stop caring so much. I feel like you can just go on, live with your life knowing that you're not for everybody. That does not, by the way, that does not give you an excuse and a reason to be a jerk towards people. Oh, my daughter's waking up, so I gotta wrap this up. That does not give you an excuse to be a jerk towards people, but that does mean that you can be at peace knowing that not everybody's gonna like you, and that's okay. And then you can just stay focused on you, run your race, complete your mission, and be the best person that you can be. And then just exercise discernment on when you should respond to some things and when you can just let some things go. So those are my thoughts. I'm curious to hear yours in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video and if you enjoyed listening to this as a podcast, which I really hope that you did, please do me a favor by thumbs upping this video. I would really appreciate that. And then you can subscribe to the channel on YouTube as well. I'd be super excited to have you on board Dance in My Crown's YouTube channel. And of course, visit the blog danceinmycrown.com. Be sure to connect with me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. So right here on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, head over to YouTube. And also be sure to connect with me. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. That's the other one. Pinterest me while you're about it. But yeah, thank you so much for giving me your time. I appreciate having spent this moment with you, and I will definitely catch up with you in either the next podcast, blog post, or YouTube video. Thanks. Bye.